Hello, lovelies all over the world. Hello, China CK's fans all over the world. It's you and I that is making things to happen in this channel. It's you and I that is going to make things happen. So, welcome to our channel. It's not mine. The channel belongs to you and I. And so, I welcome you today on my channel or on our channel. Okay, today, like I promised on my last video, that we are going to be talking about the right thing to do to bring change into our hand in our country. Yeah, the right thing to do, the right action to take. Yeah, to bring a positive change to our country, Nigeria. What is the right thing to do? Wherever you are, I want you to reason and think of what we are going to do and the right thing to do. So, as a Nigerian citizen, home and abroad, and you and I know, if I drop this question on your table and ask you to provide an answer, I will get so many answers from different people, different conflicting answers. Yeah, different ones from different people based on their opinion. And if to ask, should we be happy for celebrating our country or to be sad? The same thing, different answers, different from different people. To some, we should be happy, like we are happy, like they are happy. The celebration was worth doing, it was fun. Yeah, to some people. Why to some? It doesn't worth celebrating. Like they will like, what are we celebrating? You start giving you reasons. The people that are celebrating will also give you reasons. Each and every one of you have your reasons for your own decision. So what I'm saying is that I am not against anybody's opinion. Your opinion is right. Whether you are happy with our country or you are sad with our country, it is not that it is not in my hand to decide which one is right or which one is wrong. Your opinions are all right. Because I respect people's opinion a lot, because I know they have reason for any decision they take. They have reason for that decision or for them having that as their opinion. So is that your reason for celebrating or not celebrating a country, for not being happy as a citizen or for being happy? In that your reason, let's reason. Yeah, let's reason in that your reason. So what I think we should do the right thing to do is for us to think of what to do for our country. Think more of what to do for our country, not what our country would do for us. As individuals, as citizens, we should start now to think of what we will do for our country and not what our country will do for us. I think that will go a long way to change so many things. As a rich man in your area, you can start helping out, start working for our country, start bringing that change right from your home. As a wealthy man, I think you have to also help other people to grow. Help others if you are opportune to achieve their dreams in life. Help if you are opportune to create job on your own. If you can do it, it's worth doing for our country. Do it for our country. If you are opportune to have in any construction, like road construction and whatever you think that our country is lacking, there are so many rich men who can carry out those projects without it affecting them much, or they affecting their personality. But everybody is waiting for government. Some people, if you leave them, they will even want government to come and feed them in their burial zones before they will know that government is doing something for them. So most people are just forming this habit of complaining. Even what you think that what you can do on your own, you're waiting for government to do it. Some people would even wait for government to come and clear grasses in their burial houses and keep it neat, because government should do it for us. So today I want you and I to think of how to help our government, also help our country also. So as a citizen as well of Nigeria, like I've talked about the wealthy people, please help us in doing one or two in your areas. You can help youth in your area. If you can help empowering them, creating jobs for them, helping them to achieve their dreams, I think it will also get a long way to help. Why we are saying this is for our future, and so for those of Nigerians youth who have not find their place, please look out for your talent. We all are like, we each and every one of us have talents. We have gifts from God. Look for a means to develop your talent. Start off from somewhere. Like I made a video some time ago, discover what is in your showcase. So in that video I actually talk about you discovering who you are and what you are carrying inside of you and developing it. You can check on that video. So that video is for Nigerian youth, like idle Nigerian citizen, lazy Nigerian citizen, like we are being called. Say no to being a lazy Nigerian citizen today. Don't be a lazy Nigerian citizen. Don't be jobless. Try and build up yourself. Yeah, like build up yourself and be an entrepreneur or whatever you think you can do to help yourself and build up your talent and develop your talent. Please check on that video. Let me just not waste much time in talking about that. Another thing I want every Nigerian citizen to do, home and abroad, no matter where you are, affected or non affected, even if the situation is not affecting you, to pray today to whatever you believe, whatever you bow to, whatever you call your God. Pray to that for a change, because we need this change. you know if you believe you are created by God, please pray. If you believe that you are being created, pray to that created you for change, because we are doing this for our we have to do this for our future Nigerian unborn. So you have to pray today. One, you have to pray for economy, like good economy situation. You have to pray. Another thing you have to pray is for in like you have to pray that there should not be increase in crime and bribery in our country. You also have to pray for job opportunities in Nigeria. Also ask your God to deal with poverty, because poverty is like trying to change people mentality and trying to make them become what they are not. So many Nigerians are what they are not today because of poverty level. So you have to pray that God should like change this poverty, like deal with this poverty situation in Nigeria. Another thing I want Nigerian citizens to pray for is for them to pray that God should help us, like insecurity, like God should help us to reduce the rate of insecurity in our country. Even the country itself know that it's not secure, it's not safe, like our security rate, like God should just intervene for our each and every one of us. Like our security is the most important thing in human life. Your safety, your security in whatever you do. So pray deeply about insecurity in Nigeria. So another thing I want us to pray about is for us to pray about Nigerian citizens who have been killed or who died for nothing's sake and nothing was done about it. You know, their death wasn't justified or stuff like that. We have to remember them in our prayers. We have to pray for them. We have to pray for them. We have to also ask God that, like that my friend said, that she will ask them to flog. It could like it could affect some people, or maybe to people who even did not know anything about it. We should pray that God should like set us free from anything like that, stuff like that. Another thing is for us to pray for living Nigerian citizens wherever they are, that God Almighty should pray for their well-being wherever they are. Any Nigerian citizen living here or outside this country, pray for their well-being, pray for their safety, that God should like provide and protect them wherever they are. This country belongs to you and I. Nigerian is you and I. Government is you and I. Start governing in your area. Start governing. Start the governance right there in your home. Think of what to do for our country, like I said before. Think more of what to do for this country. Think more of what to do for our future generation. Teach people how to fish, our rich men. Don't wait for them to keep calling you when they have more problem of school fees, they have feeding problem, you give them money. Please think of how to like empower somebody. Teach them how to fish. There are so many graduates who are loitering about, don't knowing what to do or where to fish themselves. And you are in that position to help them out. Begin to rearrange our thinking, rearrange our mind, let's stop this like fighting, nagging, complaining every day. Will not, it's not going to change the situation. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to help you and I. Begin to put our country into consideration in whatever you do, and think of our future. Where are we going? Where are we going at this age? At this age of our country, where are we heading to? What are we achieving, and what, so whatever we have maybe lost in the past, you can still bring it in our present. If you and I will focus on how to bring a positive change in our various communities, in our various ward, in our various local government areas, like people, there are people who do something without waiting for government. Recently, during xenophobia attack in South Africa, a good Nigerian citizen took it upon himself to stand and take every pay every debt. There are so many people like that, worthy people that can do something like that to help Nigerians. See, he took it upon himself to bring them back, let them not lose their life, making that effort to save humanity, to save other people, even people he did not know, thousands of families. He didn't wait for government. Like, I watched that video. The only thing I picked that is not that he's not going to wait for government to move. He moved. There are things, situation you will see on your own. You don't have to be waiting for government, my brothers, my sisters. You do it to your own credit, or maybe to help humanity. It doesn't matter if people applaud you. It doesn't matter if they rank you. It doesn't matter if any elected but you have been elected into any governmental position before you start doing things. No, doing things right. Do so what you got to do to help others. You be helpful, be useful to your society, not doing useful to your stomach and your cars and your environment and your big houses alone, or your family members alone. A wealthy man should, like, there should be something to show that, yeah, this man is wealthy. Like let be the governor, give the governor to your family and be the governor to your environment. Understand? Be that president. That is not the era. This is not the time we should be waiting for government to do this, government do that. No. So you have to try and do something for our government today. Do something for our country today, to bring forth a better change, to bring forth a positive change, to make here a safe place for our future, like I said earlier. This is my own opinion. I'm not imposing it on anybody. Please don't like take it personal. Like, I don't know, the reaction I got from my friend, like on the other previous and for independent, just wishing her independent, made me to like, don't say my opinion. Like, I want you to think. Like I said, every one of us have to think and find out what to have to do to make things right. And this is what I think that we should do. So whatever you think that also can implement change, a positive one, you can help. Thank you for watching my video, and make sure you click that subscription button. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Thanks. I also want to use this medium to applaud the government of Imo State. You know, the governor of Imo State, Emeka Ihedioha, during the time of the celebration, put in consideration the welfare of the people, that the returnees from xenophobia from South Africa as a result of xenophobia. Since they have left their place, they have lived their residents that have left their businesses, unprepared. They weren't prepared to come back, but because of that incident, for them not to lose their life for the long run, they were brought home by a good Samaritan, by a good Nigerian citizen to make them comfortable here in Imo State Line, because there are so many that came back. I don't know the number, but there are thousands that came back because of this, and they have to fix in themselves in one place or the other. So I applaud the governor for putting in consideration their case. Yeah, for considering or having noticed and feel their pain, trying to help them in one way or the other. I pray that his promise that God give him the strength to fulfill what he promised them. I don't actually know what the promise is all about, but for him to remember them, I applaud him for that, and I pray for God to give him the grace and ability to fulfill whatever he has promised them, and to make Imo State a comfortable place for them, make them feel at home. All those children, most of them have not visited before, most of them left their school, most of them love their school, for them to come to change, without planning. They didn't plan to come because of lack of understanding over there. They have to just come back home, not to lose their life. Thank you for Imo State government for welcoming them and trying to give them a kind of support. The kind of support, no matter how little or big it is. That I applaud you for that. Thank you very much. And this is what I expect from every citizen, no matter where you are, even if they are in your area, you see anywhere you can help them, anywhere you can be helpful to. Be helpful to humanity. Help your people, help your neighbor. Do what you can do to help. Don't wait for government always. I hate this complaint. I know government. No, I am not in any governmental position. I am a graduate. I don't even have a job, a white collar job. I don't have a white collar job, but I I I think complaining is not the solution. Yeah, for some of you who say maybe I am opportune to do it, no, I don't have any white collar job. I know how it is. It's not easy, but let us reduce this rate of complaining, and think of the right thing to do and how to help ourselves and future. So thank you for watching my video. Once again, be, always be here, because I need you. I need you. And this channel, I need you.